The moment King Charles III passes away, the United Kingdom is plunged into a period of mourning that will be felt across the globe. But what exactly happens next? What are the intricate plans in place for the death of a monarch who has served as king for such a short period? Today, we're diving into the secret plan, called Operation Menai Bridge, and revealing everything you need to know about what happens when King Charles dies, from the official announcements to the grand funeral procession and the royal succession. This isn't just history in the making, it's a monumental moment for the British monarchy, and it's already been planned down to the tiniest detail. So, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's unpack the royal transition in a way that you've never heard before. Operation Menai Bridge, this is the code name for what happens when King Charles dies. Sounds like something out of a spy thriller, right? But it's the term used by the British royal family and government to describe the precise set of actions that will take place following the death of the king. King Charles ascended the throne in 2022, following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. At 73, Charles became the oldest person in British history to take the throne. But the planning for what happens after his death started long before he was officially crowned king in 2023. The name Operation Menai Bridge comes from the iconic suspension bridge in Wales, a structure with deep personal significance for King Charles, who holds the title of Prince of Wales, the longest-serving in British history. However, Operation Menai Bridge is not just about what will happen within the UK, it extends to the Commonwealth, where Charles also holds a symbolic role. Once King Charles passes away, the royal household has plans already set in motion. The first step is to notify key British officials, including the Prime Minister and government members. Following that, the Foreign Office will inform other governments where King Charles is the head of state. Then, the royal household will release an official notification to the public. You can expect to see a notice posted on the gates of Buckingham Palace, just like what happened when Queen Elizabeth passed away. The news will spread like wildfire, and one of the first visible signs of mourning will be the lowering of the Union Jack. Flags will fly at half-mast at prominent locations like Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, and Whitehall, where many government offices are located. Parliamentary proceedings will come to an immediate halt not just in England, but in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, as the UK enters a formal period of national mourning. Businesses will also suspend operations in honour of the late king. In the wake of his death, Buckingham Palace will become the focal point for expressions of grief. People from all corners of the UK and the world will make their way to pay their respects to King Charles. This is exactly what happened when Queen Elizabeth died, and it's expected that thousands of mourners will line up to view the king's coffin. It will lie in state at Westminster Hall, a tradition for prominent British figures. When Queen Elizabeth's coffin was there, an estimated 250,000 people waited for hours to pay their respects. The funeral itself will likely take place about 10 days after King Charles' death. Given the lavish ceremonies for previous royals, including Queen Elizabeth, Princess Diana, and the Queen Mother, it's expected that Charles' funeral will be equally grand, though it could be scaled back. Even so, the costs are likely to run into millions, with the UK Treasury having spent £160 million on the Queen's funeral. After the funeral service at Westminster Abbey, a location that has hosted the funerals of monarchs for centuries, Charles' coffin will be transported in a grand procession to Windsor Castle. This is where he will be laid to rest, following a long-standing royal tradition. As the nation says goodbye to King Charles, the world will witness a solemn and historic procession that marks the end of an era. But that's not the only change that comes with his death. The moment King Charles passes, the crown passes instantly to his son, Prince William. That's right, William becomes King William V immediately. There is no waiting for weeks or months. This succession is automatic. Within 24 hours of King Charles' death, the Accession Council will meet to officially declare William as the new monarch. The timing of this momentous occasion will be crucial, as William will address the nation in a heartfelt speech, acknowledging both his father's legacy and the challenges ahead as the new king. In his address, William will speak to the nation, honoring Charles' reign and solidifying his own role as the head of the monarchy. While the transition is immediate, William won't be crowned king right away. That ceremony will come months later, when William is formally crowned at Westminster Abbey in a majestic ceremony steeped in centuries of royal tradition. But it's not just William who steps into a new role. His wife, Kate Middleton, will become Queen Consort, a title given to the wife of the reigning king. She won't be Queen Regent, like Queen Elizabeth, because she doesn't serve as a ruling monarch. Instead, she'll be by William's side, supporting him as he navigates his new responsibilities. If Camilla, King Charles' wife, survives him, she will assume the title of Queen Dowager, which is traditionally given to the widow of a king. In addition, William and Kate's children will move up in the line of succession. Prince George, their eldest son, will take on the title of Prince of Wales. Meanwhile, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis will each move up a rank, and they will be referred to by their full titles, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. In the aftermath of King Charles' death, one of the most visible changes will be the introduction of new currency. The Bank of England will begin printing new notes, and Charles' face will be replaced by that of King William V. However, the process won't happen overnight. While coins and banknotes bearing Charles' image will gradually disappear, it's likely that this transition will take several years. Similarly, passports, stamps, and public mailboxes will be updated to reflect the new monarch. Over time, the insignia of King William V will begin to appear in the uniforms of police officers, soldiers, and public servants as well. It's clear that the British monarchy is undergoing significant changes. Though its popularity has waned somewhat in recent years, there's no question that King Charles has spent his life dedicated to this institution. His reign, though short, will be remembered for its challenges and the changes that it ushered in. And while Charles will be mourned, the monarchy will inevitably continue, now under the leadership of King William V. The British royal family has weathered many storms, but with William at the helm, the monarchy will face new challenges, ones that will demand adaptability and change. It will be fascinating to see how the royal family continues to evolve, especially as the world continues to change around them. So, there you have it, the intricate plans behind the death of King Charles III, the royal mourning period, and the historic moment when Prince William becomes king. The monarchy's future will be shaped by his reign, but for now, we can only wait and see how history unfolds. What do you think? How do you imagine the future of the monarchy under King William V? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the deep dive into royal history, and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive insights into the British royal family. You won't want to miss what's coming next.